between the exams, everything. I'm Mitch. This is Mitch Reviews Everything, and today I'll be doing another beer review. Cerveza Dos Equis Mexican Pale Ale, a 12 fluid ounce bottle, 5.5 alcohol by volume. This is rather new. This came out 2019 at some point. Let's see, and I finally bought a 6-pack of it because it came with a beer koozie in the promotion. So I got a Dos Equis Mexican Pale Ale beer koozie along with this. The label is very nice and attractive. It has this odd, I want to call it a turquoise in the headband there, and then in the background of the silhouette. So pretty interesting. Beer. It says a little blurb on the back. It took us years to perfect this Mexican Pale Ale, but we did it. 1 part hoppy pale ale, 1 part refreshing Mexican cerveza, and brewed with citrus hops. Oh, and a pinch of fire ant tears for a spicy kick. This Mexican pale ale is a pale ale made a little more interessante. So, okay, a little bit more interessante. Fantastic. Can't wait to try this. It's a hint of heat, it says. It says with citrus hops and a hint of heat. So, cap has the Dos Equis. Wow, a lot of smoke coming out of there. Let us give it a try, huh? So it is pouring, has a coppery look to it with a little bit of carbonation coming up there. Kind of see-through. Has like a reddish coppery kind of hue to it. The head is a tannish head. And this is darker than appearance than I would have anticipated. It's a very interesting color there. It smells of, I smell the hops. It has like a, what's odd about this one is it has a refreshing smell to it. This hoppy, refreshing citrus smell, and it also smells like a red beer. So normally the color is a little bit coppery. It has that red beer kind of smell, like that red ale. Maybe it's just me, but that's just, man, it's kind of weird how this smells, but kind of odd. And there's like that chili, there's like a very slight hint of like a chili kind of thing going on here. I don't know if I'm just thinking that because it says there's a little bit of heat in this. It says fire ant tears. But let's go ahead and give this a try. So this is a weird beer. This is a strange, unusual beer. It has that kind of pale ale taste to it, and then there's a like coppery. There's that pale ale, that hoppy pale ale taste, coppery kind of taste, and citrus hops, but not like over citrus or anything like that. And then there's this slight heat coming off the end that you get on the end. I can feel it in the back of my throat, that little bit of heat. So it's kind of unusual. It's, you know, there's, excuse me, a lot of things that they've done with like chilies and or heat, putting it in like ice cream, chocolate. Now I'm experiencing, if you ever had like that chili chocolate or chili ice cream or whatever, where they put little pieces of chilies in ice cream. Now I'm getting it with the beer. So if you've ever had any of those things that are, uh, then you know that kind of weird heat, you know, that I'm trying to explain to you right now. It's a very unusual beer. Um, that heat really kind of makes this unique. I've never had a beer that has had a little bit of heat to it like that, so it's a very unusual thing. This isn't a bad beer. I don't know how much. I mean, that's such an unusual thing, that heat, that I don't know how many of these I'd want to drink. I definitely would like to uh, drink this again, but I definitely this won't be my everyday beer. It's just such an unusual thing. I have like a chili taste in my mouth too, like aftertaste. So kind of unusual. The hops are nice. It's not overly hopped or anything. It's not overly like piney or anything like that. And it has this classic Mexican beer taste that I don't know what to call that. You ever had Dos Equis, regular Dos Equis, which I've just had it for the first time this year. I had their amber years ago. Never drank a Dos Equis again. Bought a six pack of that. Then I reviewed regular Dos Equis. It has that Mexican kind of beer smell, or taste and smell actually. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the cut, whatever. You know, I don't know what to call that. But if you've ever had a Mexican beer, and we're like, these are a lot different. These lagers are different than U.S. lagers. But it's pretty good. It's unusual. I definitely give it a try. If you're looking for something different, a little bit unusual, want to surprise people at a party with that little bit of heat, because I think people would be like, what the hell is that? Um, you know, it'd be pretty good for that. That's all I got for you. I drink this again. Not every day though. But I did like it. I'm Mitch. This has been Mitch Reviews Everything, and I will see you again. Cheers.